So I definitely hear kind of what you're talking about around the convention would be a process for, those delegates to travel the path of understanding what all goes into good government. But then at the end of that process, whatever they come up with still has to get voted on.
Yep.
So how does that, at the end of the day, change
the voters?
Same
dynamic?
Exact dynamic.
In other states, constitutional conventions are televised. It's the ultimate in reality television. Because the conventioneers will come from your communities, you will likely know somebody who's going to that convention. And every night you'll go home and you'll turn on PBS, public access television, because the Constitutional Convention will be talking about Prop 13, something that you're interested in, you want to hear what they have to say. And over the period of 4 to 6 months that the Constitutional Convention goes through its work, the media will be editorializing. It will become the topic of conversation at the water cooler, and people will become, over time, they will become educated to the issues that are being discussed inside the Constitutional Convention. It won't just be a process that educates the conventioneers, it'll be a process that educates the general public. The initiative process is generally one where, the proponents throw a bunch of money at it for 2 weeks, and the opponents throw another bunch of money at it for 2 weeks. They write very convoluted language that goes for title and summary, and it takes 15 attorneys at the Attorney General's office to work out what exactly it is they're trying to do. Somebody runs a competing measure saying vote no on this to do this and yes on that, and it ends up being a pretty messy situation where the voters tend to look at who endorsed the particular measures and go, well, that's good enough, that's what I'll vote for. They vote from a position of ignorance. The Constitutional Convention will educate the voters in a way that they can't be educated in an initiative process. It'll be a 6-month viewing process where people will become engaged. And that happens in other states.